Hello, my name is Luishan, and this is our stand-up meeting for Group 26. My group members are Omar and Kok Jongbo. So, our project overview. Our main goal is to see whether the relationship between police enforcement activities and monthly road deaths are correlated with each other. To see whether or not having more police enforcement will affect the monthly road deaths. The data sets we use are yearly road deaths and police enforcement activity, specifically the positive drug tests. The period covered is from 2020 to 2024, so the 4-year period. The main reason why we chose this is because road safety is very important, number one, in Australia, and also to see whether or not certain policies are backed up by actual evidence or not backed up by evidence at all. Next up, I'll be talking about the progress of our GitHub and design book. So for our GitHub, we pretty much done everything. We have created our repository, added all 3 of our members, and created a communication, establish a communication by Discord. And our GitHub issues to track workflow tasks. Our draft project design book draft is also created, and here is our proof. So this is our GitHub team. All 3 of our members are in here. This is our repository page of all of our GitHub. And this is our process book draft. This is just a small part of it. I'm going to be honest, sir. I'm not sure how to make a draft of a process book. So this is the most simplest way I've done it for now. I hope this is enough, and I hope you will forgive us. Forgive me specifically. And I'll be passing on to my next team member.
My name is Zombo, and I'm doing the session is about how we analyze our dataset that we have collected. So for the first dataset is the drug test dataset. So for this dataset, we have collected from the Australian Government Data Hub from the topic police enforcement. So in this dataset, it's about in different state the amount of positive drug tests detected for different drugs. So how we clean this dataset is we're going to remove some unnecessary attribute. There's start date, end date, metrics, batch detection methods, and that's all. So for the second dataset is the road death dataset. It's also from the Australian Government Data Hub, but is another topic is monthly road death. So for this drug test, for this road death dataset is about the amount of death in different states. So to clean this dataset, we are going to remove some unnecessary attributes like bus involved, heavy rigid, and articulated truck, and also some old records like before 2020. And that's all from me.
Alright, so hello, my name is Omar Khalifa, and I'm from Section C1. Alright, so after we've gathered the data from the Australian Road Safety Data website, I've done some basic cleanup in KNIME just to make the data more readable and easier for us to use. And as you can see in this slide, this is the workflow diagram I've done for the cleaning. So let's actually open up KNIME here. Alright, so this is the Australian yearly road deaths leading up to September 2025. And as you can see, it appears that the author of this data set put their own columns instead of using the readily available columns in Excel. So NIME reads the Excel columns as empty underscore letter letter, as you can see. To fix this, I've renamed the columns to be their appropriate names, such as state is state, month is month, and so on. And I've also removed all the records for its dataset before 2020. So all the data that appears here is only 2020 to 2025. Next, I've also removed some unwanted columns. Let me open up this filter here. Alright, so here are the columns I excluded. These are crash ID, involvement, vehicle involvement, and so on. I didn't feel these were necessary, so I decided to exclude them. Alright, so next is the positive drug test Excel file. And as you can see, it contains a lot of data. But since we're going to be focusing on data from years 2020 to the present, I decided to remove all records below 2020, same as the previous Excel file. And I've also decided to remove the unknown location rows, because if you see the raw Excel file, so let me just search unknown. Oh, sorry. Let me just sort here. So this is the location column. And as you can see, it contains lots of unknown rows. So I decided to remove them since, yes, they were unknown. Alright, and moving on. So for the preliminary findings for a dataset, I've noticed that they contain lots of unknown values, but I've already done some basic cleanup as mentioned previously. And as for our challenges, I feel that we haven't run into any so far. And as for our next steps, I feel that we should further clean and refine our cited data sets, as well as research more into what kind of visualizations that we actually want to use for this project, as well as start prototyping the website, because we have not done that yet. And alright, that includes this project stand up. And so thank you.